Hey everybody, and welcome to the Addiction Counselor Exam Review. Today we're going to be talking about intake and orientation. Now this doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but this is where you really start beginning to develop rapport and engagement with your clients. So this is one of the most important parts of treatment, and in order to do it well, there are some things you got to remember. So the first part is screening and assessment. In order to get somebody into your facility, they need to first generally be screened. And if a screening determines that there's potentially a problem, then they go for a more in-depth assessment. So during the screening and assessment process, you want to demonstrate verbal and nonverbal skills to establish rapport and promote engagement. So what does that mean? That means don't be looking at your notebook all the time. Look up. Treat the person like a person. Establish rapport. Let them know that you actually care about them and their welfare, and you want to do what's in their best interest. They're not just your 4 o'clock. Discuss with the clients the rationale, purpose, and procedures associated with screening and assessment. Before you start asking questions, you're asking them to be vulnerable. Before you start asking questions, let them know why you're asking, how this information is going to be used, and what this process is going to be like, if you're going to be asking really sensitive questions, or if you're just going to be asking a few general questions and you'll be done in 5 minutes. Assess the client's immediate needs, including detoxification. You can get a pretty good idea from just looking at the client's nonverbals whether they need detox, but you want to assess their immediate needs. This can include housing, this can include food, this can include medical care. I've had clients come in with a variety of different needs, and it's important that we identify those when we're doing the screening so we can make appropriate referrals. Administer evidence-based screening and assessment instruments to determine the client's strengths and needs. You want to use something